played football at University of Florida. One of the great receivers there. And then went to Houston Oilers. You guys know Warren Moon? So that was when Warren Moon had those receivers and was setting all those records. So his name's Willie Snead III. Willie Snead IV is a starting wide receiver, slot receiver for New Orleans Saints right now, his son. And he's in town because Drew Brees comes to town with all his guys. And so Willie's out here. He and I have shared information from Florida forever. He won state championships in Florida, Michigan, great coach. But he also does a program that we're implementing about leadership and stuff, things that we really need to do. What Sammy Seal talked about a little bit, like education and how you treat people. It all comes together, it all comes around, okay? So this is Willie Snead for about 5-10 minutes.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. Guys, like Coach said, great guy. You know, I coached back here in 2004. I took over Mount Carmel High School. They were a wing T team, and when I got there, we threw all that stuff out, and we went 4 or 5 wide, fly sweep, and you know, just really turned the program around. I think they're still doing pretty good right now. But I just want to share with you about what Coach Ralph talked about. I'm speaking nationally for a program called the Real Man Program. What that does is talks about accountability. And I think Coach Seal just kind of touched on that, but I want to touch on a few things because you guys got a great coach, a great mentor here. And like you said, we talk all throughout the years, sharing different ideas and things that help our programs get better. But the thing that I think most importantly, that if you don't get anything out about this, is what it means to be accountable. Okay, we talk about the Real Man, there's 4 acronyms. The first one is the R, it means respect all people. Guys, when you talk about respect, I've played at every level. My son is blessed to play at every level. You know, guys have wallets, cell phones laying around with thousands and thousands of dollars in it, and nobody touches it and walks by it. Guys, that locker room is your home. It's your culture. A guy should be able to lay his stuff down and not have to worry about somebody picking it up, right? You know, where I'm from Belgrade, Florida. A lot of athletes out of there. You couldn't lay anything down. You couldn't lay your shoes down. They would be gone at the end of practice. Those are the type kids that I had in my program. But we were able to turn that around. We won a state championship with that team. We were number 4 in the country. We had 19 guys out of 21 seniors sign major Division I scholarships. 6 of them are in the NFL. They got the message. And there's no money where I'm from, okay? Most people are migrant workers. If you know what that means, you see them picking corn, driving trucks. There's no real jobs in my hometown. Either you work for the school, you work for the sanitation department, or you out in the street slinging, doing what you gotta do to eat. There's options to that, guys. But when you're here, it's about respect. If somebody's picking something up that doesn't belong to them, you need to check that guy and tell him, look, we don't do that here. Because you know what? You will be next. Shoes, all those hard things your parents work for, and I'm only talking to the people who need this opportunity. If your family has $250,000 sitting in the bank, I'm not talking to you. But if your family don't have that in the bank, you know what? You need this opportunity. You're gonna need this guy right here to get you that opportunity. Everybody understand that? That's real talk. The second one is the E, especially women. Respect all people, but especially women. Guys, you all have a sister, you got a mom. If somebody's being disrespectful to her, you're gonna go off, right? Guys, you have to do that. You turn on the TV, you see guys putting their hands on women. Guys, we don't do that. I've kicked many guys out of my program for even being rude or disrespectful because I have a daughter. I have a mom. I have an aunt. And you guys have to hold each other accountable because like Coach Seal said, those things today, if you get a label of being a guy that's putting his hands on women, that's a deal breaker. That is a game changer. It looks at you differently. Society looks at you differently. And that's what we talk about in the Real Man program. Guys, in our program, our guys will go, they get to school, if it's a female teacher, you know, they always bring us something small, a little gift, because you know what? when it's time for you to exit this program and coach has been marketing you and they need a recommendation from that teacher, Mrs. Jones is gonna say, you know what, man, Jerry, he was a great student. Listen, if you offer him a scholarship, you know, you're gonna get a great kid. He comes in, he's nice, he's helpful, he does all the right things. He's respectful to the girls on campus. The girls love him. Guys, if you figure this out, respect all women, you're gonna have a ton of the girls on campus loving you because you're a gentleman. That's what that is about. Guys, it's not about how many girls you can get. You know, that stuff is cool, but I'm telling you, to be able to go beyond where you're at right now, it's about respect. You have to respect all people, especially women. Respect your mom, guys. Respect your aunt. Guys, there's a tradition in families, black families, Latino families, you know, all types. There's a level of respect for the mom. She's the reason why you're here. So to disrespect her, guys, that's a deal breaker for me. I came from a single parent family. That was it. This is me and mom. I'm the oldest in my family, and I had to set the example. I had to go and get a job. Then I went to football practice. Then I came home and studied. I did that because I took that pressure off my mom because, you know what, I knew there was no way she's gonna pay for me to go to college. She told me that, my 9th grade year. She said, son, I don't have it. I don't even have a college degree. She went to night school. For some of you don't know what that is, you know, it's your JUCO now. She told me in my 9th grade, I had 3 years to figure this thing out, and I got it done. So to have men, these coaches in your lives, guys, take advantage of that. Don't disrespect that because, again, whatever they say, it can help you or it can bring harm to you. The A, always do the right thing. We have a system, you know, I just came out of a program that won 3 games the year before. You know, there was no real commitment to the program. You know, it's a big money area. You know, the kids were spoiled. We threw all that out. It's all about real men in here. Always do the right thing. What does that mean? Again, like I said, if somebody's cheap, here's the one that kills me, guys. You probably got a guy in this group right here. You know, it's time to work out. You come work out. You know, you got guys in here grinding, really pushing weight because you want to set an example for the tradition that you're about to embark upon. And you got dudes just kind of like here. You know, they doing this. You know, they looking, they talking. Then you got this other guy up here, he's getting it in. But that guy right there, when you guys suit up to play your first game, he's, Coach, I'm ready. I'm ready to get in, right? Anybody know anybody like that? That kind of hides. It's like you running around this track. Everyone starts here, they're sprinting around. Then you got that guy standing right there. As soon as you come around that backstretch, he jumps on the track. He's running in with you. Boy, we made it. He didn't do any work. Guys, you got to hold each other accountable. We don't allow guys to stand on this end right here and let everybody else do all the work. And when these guys are struggling, grinding to get in, he hops on the track and he's running. He's way out front. Guys, we call guys like that stealing from the program. You cannot let guys steal from the program. If you do, you will not achieve the highest level of success. Guys, it's about accountability. You have to establish a culture here. That culture is about doing the right thing. Always do the right thing. Always respect people. Always respect women. And the last one, the L, is live a life that matters. Guys, you gotta live right. Some of you might be in a situation that you just can't help, but you can live a life that matters. I'm a living example of that. I didn't have to, I had an opportunity where I could have gotten caught on the wrong side of the track, doing things that my friends did. But you know what? I looked at my mom and I saw when she came in, she was tired, she would cook, and she's sitting in the chair watching TV, and I'm seeing she's like going like this in like 10 minutes. And I said, I gotta live a life that matters because I don't want my mom or anybody in my family killing themselves to provide for me. That I had to do the right thing. And a lot of you guys gonna be faced with that situation. At some point in life, you're gonna have to live a life that matters. And what does that mean? When you come out here, you represent the brand. Guys, this program has a lot of tradition. You have to represent the brand. It is the brand that you're representing. Just like with my son, he's in the NFL, he's representing that shield, that NFL shield. That thing is $1 billion corporation. You have to represent that in the right way. But this high school football, guys, it's a $1 billion corporation too. You know, they're offering kids scholarships in the 8th grade. I mean, back in Florida, I was telling Coach last night, we scrimmaged a team, had 14 Division I guys. 6'5" tackles that are running sub-5 flat. You got D tackles, 6'4", 295, cannot be blocked. But you know what the problem is? They're a legend in their own mind. They're a legend in their own mind. You can't tell them anything. And guys, I'm telling you, that is a deal breaker. I've had Charlie Weiss, I've had Pete Carroll, I've had Bobby Bowden, I've had Jimbo Fisher, I've had Les Miles. I've literally had 20 Division I head coaches at our practice, watching practice. You know how you do that? What this man is going to teach you. You establish a culture here. When you get off these bricks right here and you go hit the weight room, that's when your culture starts. When you get up and you go and you move forward, that's when it starts. It doesn't start tomorrow. The minute you decide that you're going to follow this man here and run the program, that's when it starts. That's when all the accountability starts. That's when you guys, you seniors, how many seniors, rising seniors we have in this group? Guys, that's when it starts. Somebody has to set the tone. Look, we have a unity council, and I'll close with this. We have a unity council. What is that? The players pick 6 guys to represent them. And this is probably the best thing that I've had. If there's issues in school with administration, things like that, you go to your unity council, say, hey, Joe, man, I'm struggling in Mrs. Thompson's class. She's giving me a hard time. Okay, let me go talk. Those 6 guys represent, and they go to coach. Hey, Coach Ralph, Joe's having a problem in Mrs. Thompson's class. Can you? Guys, there's a process to that. You guys understand that? That keeps you out of harm's way. It gives Coach Ralph and your unity council an opportunity to represent you so you're not in trouble. Guys, get yourself a unity council. You decide what the culture of this program is going to be like. Then the rest of you guys, your aspiration is to be chosen as a unity council member so you can represent this program. But guys, I'll be out here again watching you guys during the season and doing a lot of traveling and speaking. But you know, I really, guys, listen. If one thing that I can share with you is to always be accountable to each other. Guys, don't let anyone steal from the program. That is a deal breaker because you know what? When you're out there and these stands are full, people don't know what's going on out there with them 22 guys. You got a guy standing beside you, and it was that guy that was standing right there. Now he's lined up beside you. He gets beat. You can't get mad at him. You know why? Because you let him jump on the track when all the work was done. Right? Monday, no show. He's hurt. Tuesday, mom says I gotta go home. I gotta clean the house. Wednesday comes to practice. He kind of stands around. Thursday, he wants to jump in on walkthrough. Friday, Coach, I'm ready. Coach, I'm ready. Guys, I would never let a guy stand next to me. Not if he hasn't put the work in. And if you love this game and you need this game to provide an opportunity for you, you'll let him start when you start and finish when you start. Everybody agree?
Yes, Coach.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.